Model Making Guru is sponsored by emodels.co.uk, your one-stop shop for all your model making needs. emodels.co.uk. Make something awesome. Enormous mailbag times! Hey everyone, it's Foxx from Model Making Guru here. Hello, 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 welcome to another mystery package unboxing. Yes, I've kind of half opened it because I realised my postcode was on full view and that's probably not cool, so I had to refilm this bit. But I've had a mystery package sent to me by a very dear friend and follower, Vincent de Kimpe. I hope I pronounced that right. It's probably Camp or Kimper or something, I don't know. I've never quite figured out how you pronounce it. Tell me if I'm wrong. I want to pronounce it correctly. But Vincent contacted me to say he was going to send me something. And when he told me, I'll tell you the story when I've shown you what it is, I was like, oh yeah. And then he said, no, it's this. And I went, oh, okay. Yeah, it's quite impressive. And he sent me some other bits. Now, he has sent me a note, but I'll read that after I've opened it because it kind of spoils what is in the box. But I've kind of part opened it, so I need to finish opening it. Oh, I've finished opening it. There you go. It was quick, wasn't it? So this has come all the way from Vincent, from sunny Belgiumland, land of flatness. Yeah. Just make sure everything's open. Yes. Right, let's get this open. I know what's in this box, and it is absolutely rad. I can't believe he sent me what he sent me. So Vincent, I can't thank you enough for this. Right, we have many Belgian newspapers. Ooh, what's happening in Belgium? Surrealistisch Universum. I won't even try it, and I was going to start reading it, but I'm not even going to try. So let's get some of this paper out and we'll see what we've got. Make a big pile of paper. Just make a mess, folks. Make a mess. So I'll get to the big ticket item afterwards. So the first thing we've got, first thing we have is mini street waffles. I didn't know about these. He sent me the note and it tells me in the note what's in it, so I skipped reading the bit that tells me what the foodstuffs are. Jules de Stroepen, Jules minis. I've now got 2 boxes of street waffles. I've not started on the other street waffles that were sent to me the other day yet, so yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much. But I don't know how this street waffle thing started, you know. I'm denying all knowledge of that. Right, what else do we have? Let's just see. I'll get the paper out. We have some Guillain chocolates. Oh, proper Belgian chocolate. Oh yeah. Oh, they'll last about, I don't know. Well, as soon as I finish filming, I'll be eating these. Nom. Finest Belgian chocolate with hazelnut praline filling. Oh, I love praline. I don't know how you pronounce it. Oh, thank you for those. What else do we have? We have a Games Workshop tape measure. Now, what could this possibly be for? I didn't know they did actual proper DIY tape measures. That's kind of cool. It's got the Aquila on the front. So, actual Games Workshop tape measure. See, it's got measurements and everything, and they're all correct. What could this be for? I wonder. What else have we got? Right, now we get to the meat and potatoes of this puppy. I shall get these out one by one. I'll put the box down and I'll get them out. Hang on. What do we have? We have Icons of the Realms, D&D, Dungeons & Dragons. We have a selection of figures. A gargoyle, a green dragon, a wood elf, and an orc fighter. Awesome, awesome. I've just learned I like figure painting, so these are going to be brilliant. We have some Space Marine. Now, he said he had actually started building some of these, so some of them are put together. So we got some Space Marines. Which ones are these? Does it say which ones they are? I should know. Doesn't specify which ones they are. But they are Space Marines. Yes, yes. I was going to get some Space Marines the other day, but I didn't bother because I knew these were coming. We have many bases and some die. Look at that dice, actual tabletop gaming dice. We have many sprues. This is going to be awesome. Many, many sprues. All kinds of dudes. I think these are Chaos Marines. That's paper. That's paper. That's wrapping. We have another dude on his own little sprue. We have the relevant measuring devices for your blast radii and your, for working out how much damage your rockets do and things like that. We have instructions for the Dark Vengeance set. We have a quick reference sheet for all the facts and figures. If I remember rightly, this is rated. This is the Dark Vengeance set. Not this, obviously, because that's Dungeons and Dragons. So this should all be Marines and Space Marines and Chaos Marines. We have the sort of abridged rule book from the Dark Vengeance set, and we have how to play Warhammer Dark Vengeance, and we have an extra card for the Vrosh Tattersol. I think that's a separate one. I'll just put the box down. And what I'll do, let me move the camera closer in and we can have a closer look. I'm dead excited about this. Right, there we go, that's a bit better. It was a bit dark before because of the shiny tape on the box, the white balance is all off. So this is absolutely awesome. So we've got all the sprues here for, I'm guessing these are the Chaos Marines. And now I've not fully studied the Dark Vengeance set, so I know it's Chaos Marines and Space Marines. So I'm guessing these are all the Chaos Marines and the cultists and such. All the really ornery, perverted kind of Space Marine dudes. Look at that sculpting. Now, if I remember rightly, this is a snap fit collection, the Dark Vengeance set, because it's kind of a starter set. It's a snap fit thing, so you have holes in the middle where the arm will go across with the weapon. So it just means that the figures are kind of mostly pre-assembled, which is brilliant because it means I can just slap them together and just crack on having fun with the painting. And I'm super looking forward to this because I say I really started to like painting those figures with the lander. So you've got the Hell thing, the Chaos Hell dude, I've forgotten his name, I knew all the names. The big Hell Storm, Hell Walker thing, it's the big mutated dude with, yeah, you know what it is. So got tons of those. Got all these. Guy with his own little base there, what's that one? That is the one that has its own. This is the Vrosh Tattersol. We'll have a look at that in a second. It's quite nice. That's really nice. That's a bit more of a complex gluey kit. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. And then some more chaotic marine nonsense. Look at that cloak. Look at the detail on that fur. I'm going to have fun painting that fur. Do it on camera, dear. The fur on that cloak. Oh, and there's all emblems on it. Oh, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. Oh, and then we have the Space Marine. Now, I've never actually seen inside the box for the Dark Vengeance set, so I don't know if it comes with like sprues for the Chaos Vengeance and then the other guys, and then a squad of Space Marines in their own box because they're kind of standard. So I have all the bits for the Space Marines. Are these? No, these are proper full-on glue jobs. Oh, look at that! All the weapons, weapons, pauldrons. Yeah, these are proper kits. This one. Maybe this isn't part of the Dark Vengeance set. I don't know. Lots of heads. I've never actually painted a Space Marine. I'm really looking forward to doing it. I got my Militarum Tempestus Scions the other day. I was in the shop and I thought, I'll get some figures. And I was going to get a squad of Space Wolves. And then I was like, no, I'll get the Scions because I know this is coming and this has got loads of Space Marines. So I'll do this. So I've got all the sprues for the dudes. I'm so looking forward to this. Yes, can I do it now? Lots of water slides. Kick ass. I'll tell you what. All my experience of water slides, Citadel and Games Workshop, I'm doing it off camera. Citadel and Games Workshop do the nicest water slides. I'm super impressed by their water slides, I really am. They're like, oh, they're really nice. And some of the more recent ones, because these have got tiny bits of film around the edge, but some of the more recent ones, there's just no visible film outside the decal. It's perfect. So I really like their water slides. And some bases, a mysterious stain into which I will not inquire. We'll keep that one secret, eh, Vincent? Now, let's have a look at this D&D one. Because I didn't know about this. I didn't know this D&D thing was coming. Oh, let's have a look. Well, let's go through the blurb first. We have the rules for Dark Vengeance. Wow, can you imagine making an army that big? Take years. Apparently, Games Workshop did sell, what was it called? Astartes Ultra. And it was a set of every single chapter and division of the Space Marines, and it was something like £11,000. Yeah, about that big. Can you imagine making that? So we've got here all the... I've never read through the rules of how to play this game. I was saying to Vincent, I've started to have these inklings of, you know what, I might actually quite like to, at some point, try a tabletop game like Warhammer. So I might have to get some of these made and pop along to my local Warhammer store, because they've said, you know, they'd be happy to sit me down and have a game. So that'd be kind of cool. Wow, there's rules for everything. I'm guessing this isn't specifically for Dark Vengeance. This may be for like an abridged version of all the rules. Like, was this Warhammer 7, edition 7? Because I know 8's just about to come out, or is in the next few days. So I guess this is 7, and this is about to be overtaken by version 8. But apparently, I mean, it doesn't bother me. I can still play if I'm just playing with mates and stuff. It doesn't really matter. More mysterious stains. I'm not going to ask. It looks like chocolate, or it could be paint. Doesn't smell like chocolate. I know, I just did that, didn't I? How gross is that? I don't care. So we've got some bridge rules there if I want to learn to play. We've got the, like I said, we've got the dead excited, I can't even talk. We've got the distancey measury things. So it's your blast radius. So you might say, I'm going to put a rocket, I'm going to fire it there, and it goes a certain distance, and it lands here. Okay, who is affected? Apparently, I've got to figure all this out. But yeah, that's cool. I have my dices. Oh, there's a knife there. I have my dices. So that's going to be cool. So I need to find someone to play with now. The Vrosh Tattersall. I wonder why it comes separately. Interesting. I'm not really sure. As I say, I'm not really sure how the Dark Vengeance pack works, whether you get all these separate things in the pack, or how it works. This is the Dark Vengeance. I guess this is the abridged rules that comes with the game then. So what's that then? Is that can't be version 7? I don't know. Vincent, maybe you can let me know. That's clearly for Dark Vengeance. Is this just version 7? Is this like the normal rules? Because they're quite expensive. Wow. Awesome. The rules for, I guess this is the Dark Vengeance set then. And this is like really abridged overview to give you a quick... There you go, Dark Angel shooting phase. I see. Yeah, and it's also what you use to figure out how to paint the figures, because it's got loads of awesome reference photos for all the figures. I'm going to have fun with this. I'm going to have fun with this. I won't sit and go through the book. Quick reference sheet. Okay. Hit chart, wound chart. See, this is all Greek to me, but once you understand it, I'm sure it's all perfectly makes perfect sense. There you go. So you've got the stats for all the different things, like the company master, the hero characters, and then the squads of generic gun fodder, cannon fodder. Cool. So that's a quick guide to play. And then the destructions for the Dark Vengeance set. So I'll be able to go through, build all the little things. This set basically, it's got like 3 motorbikes in it. It's got 3 of the dark, what are they called? They're called Raven Wing. 3 of the Raven Wings. Wow. I'm going to have a blast with this. Right, so anyway, on to let's see what this D&D one is. I don't know what this is. You didn't tell me about this, Vincent. What have we got here? Oh, no. It's not D&D. It's all the Dark Vengeance stuff he's already put together. Oh, look at that. Oh, I'm going to love painting that. Oh. Right, so this makes sense now. This, because he said he had built some of it. He just hadn't got around to painting it. So these are all the little dudes that he has assembled. Let me put these together and I'll cut to that rather than unbox all these. Right, so there we go. That's all the assembled ones. Right, this makes more sense now. I was getting a bit confused because the Dark Vengeance set is quite big, and I only saw like the 6 or 7 sprues there, and I thought with me thinking those were Dungeons and Dragons figures, I'm thinking this is not a bigger set as I thought. This is awesome because this is all the stuff he's already put together. So as well as all the stuff on the sprues, I've got all these guys. Holy moly, Vincent, dude, seriously, I can't thank you enough. I mean, these figures on their own will keep me going for months. but then I've got all the sprues for all the other Space Marines and Chaos Marines. Oh man. And then this whole box of Space Marines. So I'm guessing now this is just a separate box of Space Marines. Dude, I cannot thank you enough. I really can't. Are these Chaos Marines or are these Space Marines? These are... I don't know. I don't know the difference. I'll find out later. Okay, shh, don't tell anyone. But yes, I mean, look at that. 3 Raven wings. Now, I don't know if he's glued these together. Do tell me, Vincent, if you've glued them or if you've just snapped them together. If you've snapped them together, I can discombobulate them and get to the Aquila in the chest and stuff. If not, I'll have fun. I'll have fun trying to get around all the bits I can't paint, because you're supposed to paint them with all the arms and things on, and I've not tried that yet, and it's really hard. So that'll be a good test. But I am... all my figure painting needs now are just completely taken care of for months, because I'm starting to think that what I might do is, while I'm doing other builds on the go, I can always have like a figure, a little mini off in the background somewhere, just in the process of being done. So if I need to just decompress for a few hours, or if I'm feeling tired or I'm not in the mood for filming, I can just sit outside in the garden, now it's sunny, sit outside in the garden and paint a mini. So yes, absolutely, absolutely awesome. This is awesome. I mean, look at the detail on these. They're absolutely beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. I think these are Space Marines, not Chaos Marines. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to have an awesome time painting these. Vincent, I cannot thank you enough. I really, really cannot. I need to read you his note though as well. And I'll read that to you now. I couldn't read it before because to say it'll tell you what it was. And if it seems a bit haphazard, this video, is because I didn't really know what he was sending me. Although I knew what he was sending me, I didn't know what was in the kit. So I was like, wow, this is brilliant. Wow, this is brilliant. Got these out. Wow, this is even more brilliant. He says, hello Fox, I hope this package arrived okay. As you can see, it contains all the Spec Marines, and he puts Spec Marines, and also the tools you need to actually play a game, the blast radius and blast cone, and a Games Workshop tape measure. You probably don't need the latter, but being a user of the metric system, I have little use for an imperial tape measure anyway, so I figured, why not? You probably noticed the fine chocolates and biscuits as well. The chocolates should be obvious. Why? I'm Belgian after all. But I'll be honest, I'm kind of worried about the chocolate with the temperatures that are being forecasted both here in the UK. They've arrived fine. Between little filming bits there, I may have sort of eaten the chocolates already. Sorry about that. Sorry, Mum. Didn't give any to me, Mum. The biscuits I kept in a waffle theme, as you can tell. They come from one, or if not, the oldest cookie biscuit bakers in the country, and are quite literally fit for royalty. Well, thank you very much. Now, the reason why I'm lavishing you with these gifts is simple. You got me into building models the proper way. I'm no longer just buying a gunpla and doing no more than quickly detailing with markers. I'll read that sentence again. That was just gash. I read that badly. You got me into building models the proper way. I'm no longer just buying a gunpla and doing no more than quickly detailing them with markers after I snapped them together. The fact that your videos help me rediscover my love for model making is something that's priceless to me, and I'm sending you my Warhammer stuff is my way of showing gratitude. Besides, I can do you a favour with them, and over here I'll never get around to painting, let alone playing with them, the Warhammer community being rather small over here and with my time being very limited, so it's a win-win really. Vincent, I can't even express my thanks enough to really do you justice. This is incredible. There's like, in the Dark Vengeance set, there are 49 figures. That's going to keep me going for years. I think what I might do is I'll do the Space Marines first. I'll do the good guys first, because I have more interest in the Space Marines than the Chaos Marines, but I'll do the Space Marines first, and then when I've got them all painted up and ready, I'll have a chat with my local Warhammer store and say, can I come in and will you show me how to play and everything and all that? Because I don't know anybody that plays Warhammer. So, yeah, because I've got this inkling to try it. I want to try it. I'm kind of socially nervous though, so I don't just want to walk into a Warhammer shop and just watch people playing or anywhere and just sit there going, oh, it's really nice. Because I don't do that. I need someone to show me how to do it. So, I'm going to have an absolute blast painting these. The other good thing as well is, because there's so many of them, as I'm working through them, I can start to try and figure out how to film painting these things. Because the one thing, as you know, I can't do at the minute is paint figures and film it, because I've not figured out the best way to get the camera working, and my process is not, you know, that easy that it's filmable. So I've got so many figures here, I can more than hopefully start to come up with ideas about exactly how to do that. So Vincent, I cannot thank you enough. The chocolates were delicious. Yes, I've already eaten them. Sorry Sorry, Mum. I can't put it in words. Thank you so much. I've got to go and put these somewhere safe now. And then when I get a little bit of free time, I'll put the other ones together. I'll have an enormous collection of dudes. And then I can start painting them. And the good thing is, on Warhammer TV, there's an entire video series about how to paint all the different figures in this, like how to paint the Space Marines, how to paint the Raven Wings, how to paint the Chaos Marines, the Cultists. Every little bit of the kit is covered in their how to paint videos, so I can watch Duncan. I can watch His Holiness Duncan. We are not worthy. We are not worthy. Painting those and say, right, that's how I can do it. I'm going to go away now and just look at all these. Thank you so much, Vincent. I cannot thank you enough. That's absolutely awesome. I love you guys. My followers are the best in the world. I just utterly love you guys. You're so cool. Thank you so much. Thank you for watching. Take care. Go do something awesome. Go make something awesome. And until next time, I'm going to eat those little street waffles in a minute. And that's all I can think about. So I'm going to go now. Adios, amoebas.